My persuasive speech is on the advantages of wearing school uniforms. Many parents and students have concerns on wearing school uniforms. They feel it imposes or takes away from the student's individuality or personal rights. They feel also that religious uniforms impose on non-religious students and students of different religions. These parents also do not want to incur the expenses of buying these uniforms and the accessories that go along with them. They feel that wearing these uniforms sometimes entail a political or moral statement. The debate continues if uniforms should be mandatory in school. And I say yes. There are many advantages of wearing school uniforms, such as reduced peer pressure, more time allotted for preparation in the morning, no school code policy enforcement for dress code, and overall lower expenses for low-income families. Let's look at each advantage a little bit more closely. Wearing the same type of dress reduces peer pressure and theft. Each student looks the same, they're on the same level, they're not trying to fit in, and no one wants to steal the same clothing that someone else has. Wearing the same type of clothes allows more time for preparation in the morning. You're not running around trying to figure out what you need to wear. You already have an outline. If you wake up late, you still have what you need to wear. Just gives you more preparation for school where you can study, have breakfast, or get to school early. Wearing the same school clothes allows for no dress code enforcement. The teachers are able to stick to their curriculum in the day. They don't have to babysit what the students are wearing. If their skirts are too short, if their pants are hanging down too low, if they have high heels on, if they have slang, something on their t-shirts that's inappropriate. It allows more time for education in the classroom. Wearing the same clothes allows for low-income families to be able to afford these uniforms, and they don't feel the pressure of having to buy name brand clothes for their kids to fit in. They're able to buy these uniforms, and they don't have to purchase school clothes throughout the year, which helps reduce the expenses for the family. Wearing school clothes helps the administration recognize their students in the school. If someone comes there and is not dressed in school attire, they will quickly recognize who that person is, and it helps probably reduce any kind of criminal mischief, someone coming in to cause trouble, someone who's not supposed to be there, and able to handle the situation in a quicker fashion. Wearing school clothes saves on putting fashion before education. It allows them, again, to focus more on their education and to do more in the classroom than focus on who has on what's the name brand, what's the ins and outs. Not to be biased on the subject, there are a couple disadvantages that parents and students oppose as well, which are wearing the same thing every day would make everything mundane. Same color, same clothes, which therefore might cause depression in the school. And also they stress again of not having that individuality for each person, and then not being able to express themselves as they would like. I myself wore uniforms up until middle school. I wore them every day. It gave me a sense of dignity. When someone saw that I had on a uniform, they knew that I was going to a good standing school. I was getting a good education, and thus I appreciate the fact that I was put in private school and able to wear uniforms for the time that I did, because it reduced the expense that my parents assumed of buying clothes year round. Therefore, it gave me more money, and I was able to have more money for the weekend and leisure clothes when I wanted to go out on the weekend. In conclusion, I think wearing school clothes should be mandatory. It reduces peer pressure, gangs in school, everyone's on equal playing ground, reduces expenses for the household, increases education, focus, and overall discipline for that particular student or students. I feel wearing uniforms in turn gives you discipline. It will give them also, once they get into their profession and that profession requires them to wear uniform, they will already have to the adapt to the situation, or of wearing a uniform, and it would be no different from what they did in school. Thank you.